Hey guys, so that's the mise en place, kind of like meal prep, but for just one meal, right? What the fuck am I making? Now we're going to begin.
We're going to start by preheating our oven to 300 degrees. In a small baking dish, or in this case, a cookie tray, drizzle the tomato quarters with some olive oil, scatter the garlic on top, add a thyme sprig to the tomatoes and season with salt and pepper. Toss well and arrange the tomatoes skin side up. I'm going to take those, throw them into your 300 degree oven for about an hour. In a small saucepan, combine 3/4 cup of vegetable oil with about half of your sliced lemongrass. Bring that to a boil. Simmer over low heat for about 10 minutes. Remove from the heat and let it sit there and steep for 30 minutes. In a medium saucepan, melt 2 tablespoons of butter, add shallot, and cook over moderate heat until softened. That takes about 3 minutes. Add the remaining lemongrass and the lemon zest and cook that over low heat for about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. Or in this case, as you can see, I stir it constantly. Add your wine and simmer until reduced by about half. Add your cream and simmer over low heat until reduced to half a cup. Takes about 15 minutes. And we're going to strain that as well when we're done into a small saucepan. This is where we remove the tomatoes, pick the stupid thyme sprigs off the tomatoes, peel the tomatoes like that. They peel real easily, as you can see. And when you're done getting them peeled, you can just leave them on the tray because you're not going to need them until the end of the recipe. This is straining the lemongrass oil. What we want to keep, obviously, is the oil, not the lemongrass. So press that through a fine mesh sieve. Once you get all of the oil out of it, set that off to the side. Straining of your cream, again, we're going to remove the solids. We're keeping that cream wine reduction that we've made. Make sure you get all of it out of the pot because that stuff is gold. And depending on how fine mesh your fine mesh strainer is, this could take you a little while. It took me a couple of minutes. In a medium saucepan of boiling water, we're going to take julienne leeks. We're going to blanch those for about a minute. We're going to strain them out. We're going to put them on a paper towel lined baking sheet. Kind of spread them out a little bit. Try to get all that moisture, a lot of the moisture off of them. And then we're going to crisp them up with just some hot oil. This takes about 4 to 5 minutes. You have to keep your eye on it. Kind of move it around constantly because as you can see, it goes from bright green and white to very toasted in about 4 minutes. You're going to remove that, pouring your oil off and setting the leeks again on a paper towel lined baking sheet. Give them some salt and go from there. Take your cream, put it in a small saucepan, put it on low heat because we're reheating it at this point. We're going to keep that warm. Take about half your lemongrass oil that you've created, and once you get that hot, drop your fish. One at a time. In this case, the pan was probably a little too hot. It started going quite well. Of course, salt and pepper, because you've got to salt and pepper everything. You can see how, I mean, that's a hex-clad pan. Nothing is supposed to stick to it. Yet, those first 2 pieces of fish, as you can see, it's sole, so it falls apart pretty quickly, as you can see. Got it flipped. That was our little tester piece there. That piece came out nice and clean. That piece did not. That piece kind of self-destructed, but it works. Same with that one. For plating, what you're going to do is you're going to start by putting your cream on the plate. You're going to add your fish to that. Top your fish with the fried leeks. Place a couple of your tomatoes on top. And in this case, we served it with a small microgreen salad. Guys, this was a challenge today. This is Joel Robuchon. I've got one of his cookbooks and I've been reading through it. It's pretty intense. And you have to figure Joel was one of the chefs that mentored Gordon Ramsay. A lot of his cooking technique, it's really specific and he's technique driven, so you have to keep that in mind. And we chalked this up to the pan was too hot, so the fish kind of flaked and fell apart a little bit, but it was delicious. My wife insists this is how we make fish, so enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe.